Well, satellite TV provider Dish Network launched a $25.5 billion bid to acquire Sprint in an effort to derail the number 3 US carrier's acquisition by Softbank. Shalini Ramachnadran is here with the details. Shalini, good morning.
Morning.
So this is quite a deal. I mean, there's a lot of money involved, but also this three-way battle. Where do things stand, and you know what's Dish trying to achieve here?
Sure. Well, the big picture of what Dish wants to achieve is it's faced with a slow growth pay TV business, and it wants to diversify, and it looks out at cable operators who can sell customers video and broadband and have a great hedge against any kind of cord cutting that could go on. Now, Dish wants to be able to sell broadband, so wireless is its way to do that, and it's been looking to diversify. It's bought up a bunch of spectrum assets over the past few years, and this is its kind of big show to the street and everyone that it's serious and that it really, really wants to be in the wireless business.
But there's a complicating factor in that there's this other player quite interested as well in Sprint, Softbank, the big Japanese company. A showdown, a bidding war, what comes of this?
Right, well, I mean, I don't think, I mean, Charlie was asked about, Charlie Ergen, the chairman of Dish, was asked about a bidding war this morning on an investor call, and he didn't shy down from it, but didn't say, you know, what he'd do either way. I mean, we're still waiting to hear what Softbank has to say about it. They haven't really had a reaction quite yet.
In terms of current valuations, of course, this is a higher premium to what Softbank
right.
is.
Dish says it's about a 13% premium to Softbank's.
But it's not as simple as that, right? Because the Softbank deal is a very complicated one in its own right. Sprint would remain as a listed company under their deal, but would be rolled entirely into Dish. Lay out some of the details if you can.
Right. So there'd be with the Softbank deal, Sprint would remain a publicly traded company, whereas with this it'd be a Dish Sprint, and Charlie would continue to be the largest shareholder. You know, presumably right now he's chairman of Dish. Presumably would have say in how the company would be run. So Sprint would be merged with Dish, and Sprint investors would have to think about how to value a pay TV business, which they haven't thought about before.
I suppose one of the questions though is this the right synergy as well? Right? I mean, we're talking about trying to merge TV with wireless, whereas Softbank is just another wireless player, albeit a global one. I mean, that's part of the equation, right?
That's correct. And I mean, one argument Dish makes is, well, we have a built-out base of retailers and customer technicians and that sort of thing for their pay TV business. We have a base of customers in the U.S. and they can see marketing synergies between Sprint and Dish. But and they say, well, Softbank, it's only in Japan right now. The thing is, Softbank has the wireless expertise going for it.
And it's huge.
And it's huge, right.
What though would a Dish tie-up mean for customers of Sprint or Dish for that matter in terms of the options available to them?
Well, so that's kind of in the early stages, but what Dish has sort of laid out is that they see some of their spectrum can be used for broadcast television to mobile devices. So they see a kind of rolled up data plus video package that they could sell, and presumably you'd be able to watch live television, and they'd sew up all the media rights to be able to have television anywhere, and you know, a data plan kind of all in one.
Like a triple play sort of thing?
A triple play, except using wireless as the
so I was going to say,
foundation.
it's kind of, I suppose, a go against Verizon and others in that triple play zone, but they're using wireless rather than fixed lines. And is that a stable technology? Can they pull that off?
Well, the thing is, there's different opinions, right? I mean, one thing about fixed line is that a fiber, for instance, has virtually unlimited capacities, what folks in the industry say, for you know, delivering broadband, whereas wireless has some limits. You don't get nearly as much capacity today on wireless as you get with wireline. But what Dish says is they see this set of underserved customers in America, kind of rural areas and places that aren't attractive for operators to build a line past each house. And they say that's the place where they see a wireless broadband offering really coming through.
Well, many chapters still to come in this story. Shalini, thank you very much for your time.